Doing it.
Are we up?
Yep.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live with Brinkofspeed and Octane Hour, and happy early Thanksgiving.
Early Thanksgiving. Hello, everybody.
We know Mark's ready.
I'm ready, yes. I'm never ready, really, but yep, trying.
Last minute shopping on the way over here.
Last minute shopping on the way over here. She says,
Right.
honey, can you pick up a few things? Okay. So I didn't eat dinner, but here I am, just made it to the show. So
You had some cookies, right?
I did have
yeah.
some cookies. Darren gave me these new cookies. What are they called? What are they called? Something yay?
Toasty-A's.
Toasty-A's from
Girl Scout.
the Girl Scouts. So that's my dinner. So
All
I might
right,
be a little wired
so
with sugar tonight.
we've got Corvette World Rob on, Joey B, General Lee, Peter N, Ronald Jackson, Randall Swanson, neighbor Mark. He's right here.
Who's that?
Doug Hooks, Ever Jeff, John Somerville, C8 guy Brandon, which is
Oh, wow.
Brandon McGee.
3,000 status on his Z06.
Yeah.
I was just asking about that earlier.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome. Let's see, Keith French.
I got some questions about that.
Kevin Horan.
About the next car they're going to build. Seems like allocations. There's like no allocations, according to Rick, for like November, December.
Yeah,
We're gonna get to
talk
that.
about
Talk about that. Yeah, I saw that on the.
It's pretty crazy.
crazy.
But that's how it goes. So tonight we are going to discuss the latest C8 Corvette news, and also that there are Z06s out there at dealerships sitting on, not really the lot, but in the showroom,
Yeah.
that they're willing to sell for MSRP. And it's happening.
Yep.
So, quicker than I thought it would happen, but you know what? It's crazy. The C8 prices are coming down, and now the Z06s are coming down. And I predict that, you know, within the first 6 months of the E-Ray coming out, I think that one will start going down. And then I think it's going to be a chain reaction with all of them. The ZR1 will be big for a while, but eventually it's going to come down to MSRP, and all C8s are going to be MSRP or less sooner than later.
I mean, there's so many things that are, so many ingredients in that formulation right now. I mean, you've got interest rates high. Darren, you were talking about that last week. You got it's fall into winter, and don't Corvettes normally go down fall into winter? You've got some dealerships with cars sitting on lots now. You got people trying to trade cars in, right?
Yeah.
That are not getting what they think they were supposed to get, right? So there's so many interesting things that are happening here, even though we just talked about how things seem to be backed up for November, December, and January for more production, right?
Right.
It's yeah. I don't know if it,
Yeah, so it's an interesting time, but it is what it is, and we just have to roll with it and take the punches as they come. So
There's positive and negatives, though. If you're a buyer,
yeah,
it's huge positive.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're a buyer, an enormous positive. If you're a seller, you know, you're kind of disappointed.
yeah.
But maybe not, though, because now if you weren't going to get a Z06, you thought you were going to pay 25 to 50 over. Now you're getting a sticker, and you're selling your Stingray for 10 under. So net, you're still up.
And here's another thing. We'll get more into this when we get to the Z06, but a lot of people out there that thought they were probably never going to get a Z06 can start looking at different dealerships, calling around and saying, hey, do you have any Z06s in your showroom floor that didn't sell? And you may come across some like these that they're willing to sell at MSRP to you.
You know,
That are just not out there.
Are we getting right into the Z06?
No.
We'll come back to that.
Come back
There's
to it,
more
because I just so many
conversation to be had on that for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, but real quick, we got a couple things to go over. First of all, I wanted to go over the MS Solutions Z06 with you guys again. We all know this is for a great cause. It's a 2024 plus $20,000. And if you don't want the car, they'll give you $100,000 cash. The way to enter is click on one of these donation deals, and the promo code is already in there for you. So all you have to do is fill out your information in here, hit continue. They'll ask you for credit card information, and you will be entered to win. Now, the way that you easily get to that code is in the description. It's already in the description, so you just click the link and it brings you right to this page. So, and that's a beautiful Z06. Arctic white with
looks like a red interior,
red
two-tone
interior.
red.
Yeah, it's a two-tone red interior, GT2 seats. It's got the black wheels, the black gloss wheels, and the painted red calipers. So it's a pretty car.
It's a lot like John Somerville's car. Is his red two-tone or just, I can't remember now.
His is and he has the suede seats and everything.
Basically that car.
Yeah, it's basically that car. You got it, and I think they're both 2LZs too. Mm-hmm. That car's a 2LZ. So, up next, Toys for Tots this year. So we are going to start a 2-week giveaway, kind of giveaway. It's a little different than our normal giveaways. But because of Joey B, thank you to Joey B.
Who I think is on here tonight.
Yeah, he's on.
Is he on?
Yep. He walked up to me at Carlisle and said, "Hey, man, I've got a C8R car cover that I'd like you guys to have, and you guys can, choose what you want to do with it, help raise money for the channel, whatever you want to do." And we've decided that we're going to raise money for Toys for Tots. Because last year we were very successful. We raised, I think, almost $2,000, something like that.
Yeah, then we were matched by Shields. We about $3,000.
Yep. Worth of stuff at Shields and brought it to Corvette World and made a lot of kids happy.
I was just having fun watching that video, replaying it from last year when they went to Shields and they talked to the manager, and the manager goes, literally had it just out of nowhere, donated thousands of dollars. It was like
$1,000.
She gave us $1,000.
$1,000. Yep. Go shop for toys.
Yeah.
So these guys are like kids in a candy store or a toy store pulling stuff off. And
I think we had 6 full carts.
6 full carts of stuff. So that was such a cool video to watch. And then it was cool last year when we did the video when we dropped it off at Corvette World.
Yeah.
That was blast. That's fun. That's what Corvette stuff
show
is all about.
So real quick, you don't have to take it out. Just open that bag right there.
Yeah. What is this now?
That's the cover.
So it's a brand new, unused C8R car cover. I think they retail for $1,300.
Yeah, $1,200. So, and then just open it, and they'll be able to see the yellow on it. It's a.
Will you have the picture to show them too?
Yeah, I'll show.
Yeah,
you.
okay.
It's
It was also
hypersonic gray.
Yeah.
Is that the one that was?
Yeah. Well, I have one too. That's not with that one.
This is not that one, but this is the one that was on the one that was on my car in that video where we did my reveal of my 70th.
Yeah, exactly.
That is an awesome car cover.
Yeah. Only I think yours was the yellow one.
Yellow. This is gray and yellow or something.
Very
nice.
Gray and yellow. So real quick, let me show you that. Dang it, get me to.
Very nice. Look at this. Nice.
Hey, you got to make a donation if you want that.
So this is kind of a small picture, but that's what it looks like. So it is the hypersonic gray with the yellow on there. It's really pretty. But what we're going to do is we are going to do, for every $10 you get an entry into this, every $10 donated for this week, and that's Super Chat, Super Sticker, and Venmo, which I think I flashed the Venmo up there.
This is a good gym bag workout gym bag right here.
You're not going to the gym with that bag.
There's the Venmo. You can hold your phone up to that and get my Venmo.
Or just search your name, right?
Or
Mike
just,
Brink or Brinkofspeed.
But for every Super Chat, Venmo, and Super Sticker, this week is $10 and you get 1 entry. Next week we're going to do something a little different.
Same concept.
But we're doing, same concept, but we're doing it for 2 weeks. That way we can raise, hopefully, quite a bit of money for Toys for Tots. So
and let's do this too. I'll match dollar for dollar tonight, whatever we raise.
What?
Wow, good work.
Dollar for dollar. So make me write a big check.
Okay.
That's
Darren
awesome.
is going to personally write a check to match what everybody donates.
So that's a challenge, guys.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right.
You're not expecting the guy to your left to do that, do you?
Yes.
Next week.
Yeah,
next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Luke Walker, it does fit on a Z06. It does fit.
Yeah, we made it fit on.
Yeah, because it went on Jose's.
Yeah.
Not that one, but another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
It totally works.
It does. It doesn't.
Not the high wing. Yeah, with the high wing.
Yeah, the high wing it won't work, but it doesn't come all the way down on the tires, but it comes like
You wouldn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
John Somerville.
Yeah, John
let's
Somerville's
go.
the first. He's got 2 entries already.
All right. This is new, though. This
So
is
anyway,
That one's
new.
brand
That's
new.
brand
Somebody's asked
spanking
if it's
new.
new or used.
No,
It's
brand new.
Brand spanking
Brand
new.
new.
But it'll come without the
Hey,
bag
carry
because I
Glocks
think I'm
on.
going to keep the bag. I like that bag. Just kidding.
No, it'll come with the bag.
It'll come with the bag.
So anyway, wanted to go over that with you real quick so you guys will know throughout the show that is available. What?
Oh, that's a good one for Mark.
Yeah, there is some cool stuff. Says
No, did you hear? Yeah.
Mark should have to drive as many miles in the amount raised. God, I hope it's under 100.
That'd be
That
awesome.
would actually be a great one.
That would be a great. Hey, that's a good challenge too.
Right.
I think you should do it.
Right.
I officially have not agreed to any of that.
I know. There's Randall Swanson, another $20. Thank you very much.
Hey, and when we get to the driving and the mileage, I have a concern that if we have time at the end of the show, a little concern I have about driving the cars. So
Okay.
if we have
No, I
time
get
at the
it.
end,
We probably
I
won't
get
have time.
okay.
By the way, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, please do so. It really helps YouTube know that you're enjoying the content and helps the algorithm.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Venmo here.
Yep. It's a concern you brought up a couple weeks ago.
Let's
Mike.
see who it is. What? Keith French. Thank you very much, Keith.
Oh, thanks, Keith.
There's 3 entries for you. Oh my goodness!
Mark
look at
T.
that. Mark T. with $100.
Mark, are you trying to
That's
get me to
10
drive
entries.
my car? Come on.
Mark T is so generous when it comes to, I mean, everything. But Toys for Tots, he gets,
and veterans.
dude, he gets involved big time. Last year, he brought a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to Corvette World.
I think
It was
5
awesome.
bicycles.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Mark T, you're
He had
great.
his
Thank you
truck
so
full of
much,
bicycles.
Mark.
Yeah.
And he says, love the Octane Hour crew. You guys are the best. We hope to see you this year for the Toys for Tots, like we did last year. All right. So before we get into the main subject, we have some amazing news. Most of you probably already heard this, but the UAW is not on strike anymore.
All 3 agreed?
All 3 are
Agreed.
good to go. So
Okay.
we weren't really concerned about Ford and Dot. No, we were.
That's right.
The most important was for people like us that want our Corvettes. We were really excited to know that that strike is no longer happening, and hopefully starting in January, maybe it might take till February, we'll have, no more delays, except for every once in a while we might have, parts that they can't get. But other than that, hopefully no more delays, and we will be smooth sailing, and everybody will get their Corvettes.
But you remember in midsummer we were thinking this is going to be a train wreck. And even though there was a strike, which we knew there was going to be a strike, I thought the Corvette plant would shut down. And it never really, it had a couple bumps and bruises, but it never really shut down.
Never really
So
shut down.
You
are correct.
If you would have bet that thing wouldn't have, that would have shut down the plant, I would have been a betting man, but I cannot believe that it didn't.
All right, up next, Australia is going to have deliveries. I know a lot of you guys don't really care about this either, but it is Corvette
Is that
news.
Amber
I
that
think
said that?
George in here is from Australia.
There are. Yes, that's what I was going to say. It is Corvette news, and we have people on the live stream that are from Australia.
That's crazy.
And here's the thing. This is what blew my mind. Did you see the price tag on the Z06? Did you see this, Mark?
Oh my God.
For a 3LZ coupe.
That's in US dollars?
$336,000.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's insane.
336, is it because of the
import duty.
import duty?
It's on all the cars there. I mean, George on here from Australia, he can tell you. I have a friend that lives over there, same deal. Any of those.
So it's not Chevy or GM jacking the price up. It's literally
No.
Oh, no.
the
It's all-
MSRP
yeah.
plus the
So
government.
there you go. There it is in the article. 336,100. It's crazy.
So that's not unusual to all other cars that are imported.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, anyway, thought that would be interesting to any of you guys that are from Australia. Like we have, you know, at least one person on that is. My wife agrees that you should be donating miles.
She said, Amber, I see an A Brink 06. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's Amber.
should donate the amount of miles on his car in money.
For Toys for
Yeah,
Tots.
yeah.
Robert said, buy mine Australian and it'll be $100K.
You just have to do the right side conversion.
That's hilarious.
But you know,
yeah,
even used cars there, they still get you on the duty there.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Is that to try to get you to buy cars made in Australia, I guess? Is that
No,
probably?
I don't know. They have Chevys that are made over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the brand that the Australian company that made the Chevy SS and the G Holden? Holden, yeah. So
this is what the right side looks like. The right side drive.
Isn't that crazy?
It's cool.
Yep.
Everything looks opposite, obviously.
Oh my God, it's got to be so complex, and they have those going down the line at the same time as the left hand and the right hand.
Yeah. Okay, we got another Venmo. This one's a big one.
Oh boy.
We got Doug Hooks, $100.
Okay.
we got Darren sweating over here.
I can hear the money sucking out
hurt.
of Darren's wallet. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Thank you, Doug. Oh, and by the way, I got to show this.
What?
I got to show this.
What are you going to do? Oh, yes.
I know, I'm jealous.
Very nice.
Doug Hooks came through in a big way, and this is awesome. He got me this jacket. You narrate.
You see what Mike has done? Mike he wants to be Vanna White, because I usually do this, and now he's got, it is an awesome jacket made, high performance hot rods, Brinkofspeed, and it's embroidered. It's not like an iron-on patch or anything.
Right, and that's
Very
from Doug
nice.
Hooks.
Doug, man.
So thank you
Very
so
nice.
much for the $100 Venmo and for that amazing jacket.
I'll try to slip out of here with that car
chilly.
cover and his jacket. Maybe they won't notice.
Definitely chilly tonight.
Yeah, it's chilly. So that came in handy big time. All right. That's it for those items. Now we'll get right into the main subject, which is the latest Corvette news. Allocations from this point to the beginning of next year are slim. If you've seen Rick Connie's YouTube video, you will know, and if you've seen this article on CorvetteBlogger.com, you will also know that we are getting allocations around December 7th, I think, and December 14th. And we don't know if they're going to come that day and that day, or if it's just one of those days, and how few we're getting. But then, and
So
zero in November. We had 0 allocations in November.
So what is the deal? Did they give out that many allocations in September, October that then now they're catching up to production? Or if they don't have any allocations, I mean, we know that there's orders stacked up ready to be taken.
And they have a lot full of C8s. That's another thing.
Yes.
They have a gigantic lot full of C8s. So then the next allocations after December 7th and 14th are January 18th and January 25th, right here. So
I mean, that's 2 months from now.
yeah, basically, yeah.
That's 8 weeks. They're not, and you say there might be an allocation in December.
I think we're getting allocations either both days or one day in December.
Yeah.
And then not again till a month after that.
So is the plant behind? It's just interesting because they've been coming pretty steadily twice a month, right?
Yeah.
Twice a month they've been given allocations, right?
Real quick, we got another donation from Great White North Corvette. Thank you, Andrew, for the $25. So
Great.
Some more
money out of Darren's
what we
wallet.
want,
Keep it going.
That's what we want.
That's what we want.
So thank you very much for that, Andrew. So anyway, back to your point. I don't know. I don't understand why they're being stingy with allocations, especially because hardly anybody's gotten E-Ray allocations.
But they definitely gave them out for about 2 months.
Yeah, they gave them out.
Because they haven't even made one yet.
But now they're pushing that back, we know, from last week. So now those aren't going to be built till January. They were supposed to be built at the beginning of next month. So who knows? We don't...
Well, what is the situation with the E-Rays and the Z06s?
The E-Rays are not being
know?
built till next month. Or till January.
And you're E-Ray guy.
Oh, my E-Ray? Yeah.
What's the story with your E-Ray? You don't know.
An
allocation hasn't come in yet to match up to your order.
Yet. Yeah. So.
And Darren, you're still waiting.
Sitting and waiting. Darren won't have to pass up another Z06 though.
No.
The colors are available.
I saw one now getting in the Z06. I saw one on Facebook today. Seawolf Gray for sale by a dealer is ready to go.
How much?
He said
I think it was 15 over. I
thought he said what did he say? He says we're not selling at MSRP or LOL or something,
right.
but we'll be over send me your bids.
Yeah, some of those dealers are starting to do that. They're just saying best bid over sticker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, whatever.
Yep.
It is what it is.
So you're both still in waiting. Okay.
So up next, this is exciting. I hope you guys all like this because this is cool. So Car and Driver did a 0 to 150 back to 0 test. And they put the Z06 up against a couple of really good cars. I mean, the rest of the cars were but it went up against a brand new Porsche GT3 RS and a brand new Porsche Turbo S. The Turbo S ended up winning, which doesn't surprise me. I actually drove a Turbo S, and they are insane.
They're more insane than the GT3 RS?
Oh, by a long shot.
The 911 Turbo.
Oh, yeah. The GT3 has 518 horsepower.
Yeah.
The Porsche Turbo has like 670, I think.
It's a turboed flat six, obviously.
It's
turbo.
up there.
Twin turbo. Something.
Twin turbo.
There's the magazine right there, Mark. Open it up. It tells you everything.
Yeah, there you go. There's the magazine. So, it beat the Corvette by 2 seconds, and then the Corvette beat the GT3 RS by 2 seconds. I mean...
What's the total seconds?
22.
It says it here.
Open that up.
Yeah, open that up. You'll see. But it was fun to watch.
You know what I thought was kind of crazy was the Bentley GT was actually pretty darn fast.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and then you know what they said?
V8.
10 piston front brakes.
10?
10 piston, seriously. Because they were even shocked. It's a 5,400-pound car.
And it stopped quick.
It stopped pretty quick.
0 to 150 back to 0 for the Porsche 911 Turbo S was 19.3 seconds.
But if you flip to a page, it tells you how them all lined up.
Yeah, it has them all.
Yeah. And then the Z06.
No, there's a chart. That's not that page.
Not that
it is. Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
And then 22.5 seconds for the Z06, and then the GT3 RS 24.4. Crazy.
Yeah. So actually, it beat it by 3 seconds.
And then in fourth place, the Caddy.
Yeah, the C8
Well, they mentioned it on the video. They were surprised, and they gave it props because, what was the time on the Cadillac?
24.7.
It almost,
3/10 of a second.
That is, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
We're talking 2 seconds.
And then the Bentley, which weighs like 16,000 pounds or something, 24.8. It's a heavy car. Yeah, right, it's heavy, the Bentley. And that Ford Dark Horse came in at 29. Boy, big jump. Big jump.
You would have been cool. We should have done the math. Is taken the time divided by the price of the car
and
come up with the number. Because the Corvette would have won.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Actually, the Cadillac would have won.
Yeah, because Cadillac's
because
less
even though it was
expensive.
a couple
the
seconds.
Cadillac's 120,000.
For the Blackwing? Is it? It'll say on there. What does it say? What's the Blackwing?
Yeah, I think it's 110.
Does it say on there, Mark?
Not on this chart.
There was another one where it talks about
maybe
the
there's
prices.
another chart on prices. Yes,
somewhere.
But it was fun watching the Z06. That thing breaks super hard. It was a Z07 Z06.
So is that where? So what was the 0 to 150? Who won? Did they break it down there?
No.
No, it is. It's on that chart. There's a chart that shows it.
Okay, lots of charts here. Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it shows it.
I think the Porsche.
The Porsche is easily going to win because the Porsche is like a 10-1 or 10-2 quarter mile car. It might even be a 9.9. It's a very fast quarter mile car, and we know the Z06 is 11 or 10.6. So.
Well, the GT3 RS by far won the braking.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they even commented like, "You're going to get whiplash in that thing." It just It brakes so hard.
Yeah, and it has active aero that helps it.
Right.
Underneath.
I really would like to see that 150. Oh, the 100. Yeah, the 150. Yeah, okay. So Porsche 911 is 150, 13.5 seconds. Saying? Corvette Z06, 16.3 seconds. But here's shocking.
Here's the boner killer.
Ricky Bobby.
Mark.
What?
Guess who smoked all these? They don't really talk about it because
The
It was a separate.
McLaren?
No, all the EV cars smoked them.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Lucid,
Yeah.
Tesla were like 17 seconds.
Yeah, because the brand new Lucid has 1,200 and some horsepower and destroys the Tesla Plaid.
Right.
So.
Wow. So the Tesla Plaid can go 0 to 150 faster than any of these.
Oh,
But it's just no fun doing it. It's just
It doesn't make any sound.
It doesn't make any sound.
It
It's
is
just like
kind of fun because it gives you a sensation. I mean, I've never ridden in a Plaid, but I've ridden in a very fast. What is
great
it called?
point,
Piken.
Darren. Great point.
Well, I
Darren.
told you, my buddy Jason, I drove it. He has the Lucid Dream Edition. He has that Lucid, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's
I stopped at 80 because it was just like. I was joking back
Scared
then
for yourself
because it's a pretty big car. I said, boy, if you had a family and your kids in the back and your kids were acting up, you give them like a G-force nap. Just stomp on it, and they're just like, whoa.
It's like a chokehold.
Yeah, exactly. All the blood rushing out of their head, they just go to sleep real quick.
Yeah, Luke Walker said Plaid will do facial surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Yeah, Rob, Corvette World Rob says, who cares? Electric cars have no soul. Yep.
And they're sitting on the lots right now.
Agreed.
Nobody's buying
Agreed.
them.
All right. Up next, let's see. We've got
Wow.
the brand new GT3 RS Z06 is finally getting delivered to private owners who are going to race it in the AWA GTLMA Racing.
How many of these did they make? Have they said? Was it pretty limited?
It was very limited, but it's cool.
But it's
basically
for those
a
that don't know.
C8R.
Yeah, it's track only car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a track only car. So this one doesn't have that great of a picture. Let me get
Are you talking about the Corvette
Does
racing?
it say
now?
the price on it?
Let me get on CorvetteBlogger.com because Corvette Blogger actually has a way better picture of
the car?
yeah.
Do you remember the price? I thought it was like 230,000 or something like that.
I think it's more than that.
More?
Yeah.
And you can't just write it. You got to be a sponsored race, a race team that they'll agree to sell it to, right? You can't just walk in there and
No.
get a GT3
No,
race
if you have
car.
the money, I believe you can buy that car. And if you have the money to start a race team, you can own that car.
Okay.
But good luck having that kind of money.
It's just going to be so different. This is the first year that
Yeah,
it's not
this
going to be
is a way
sponsored by Chevy, right? It's going to be cars entered in many different classes. So actually, next year's Corvette racing will actually be more fun to watch because there'll be a lot more cars out there. Pratt Miller Motorsports is going to campaign 2 of the Z06s, right?
Well, you'll find out who has money behind them in their race
Yeah.
team.
And then AWA will field 2 Corvettes in the GTD class in IMSA. TF Motorsports or TF Sport will field 2 Corvettes in World WEC. WEC is World Endurance Championship.
It's interesting. We've known this all along. It's got that same front air scoop thing.
Yeah, as the ZR1. Yeah.
So there's actually more Corvettes racing next year, although they're not going to be
This has way better pictures.
not going to be officially Chevy. They're private teams. They're private race teams. And then next year, they'll be in the 24-hour Le Mans, right? And then DX. I haven't even heard of these teams. We'll field 2 Corvettes in SRO. Does you know what SRO is?
I don't know.
Anybody? What the SRO? I mean, I know what WEC is and GTD Pro and GTD, but
Right?
it's crazy.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff going on in that area as well, as you just heard from Mark. Up next is something that I think is really cool. Darren said this has been out for a while, but I didn't know about it until just
When I built my car
Few
in
days
July, I added it, but it didn't have a picture.
Had you guys seen this spoiler extension for $395 that you can add to your E-Ray?
What it's ridiculous though is that's $395. It's a piece of clear
Oh, I
plastic.
know. It's a smoke clear plastic.
You could literally make that.
I know, but it won't look as good.
I don't know. You might be able to make it better.
And it's got the Jake logo on it too.
Yeah, I can make my own.
I love it. I loved it on my C7 Z06. Did you had it on your C7?
yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Well, you were looking at you can see, whoops.
No.
Dang. You can see it on your phone now.
There you go.
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to nail the microphone.
Everybody's headphones just
I know.
just bleeding from the ear. No.
But I think it looks great. It's very reminiscent of the C7 Z06 wicker bill.
Well, in these pictures, I think are showing it with the lower wickers on it. When you put the higher wickers, it actually
it'll be up higher.
The left right sticks up higher, like similar to the way.
I don't know if you can do that on here though. Can
No,
you?
probably not.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think there's an option for that yet. Let me see if there is.
Yeah, see, Doug Hooks, he's 3000 status. He did it for his E-Race. He would have done it back in probably August.
So, yeah, that's interesting.
I think what people were confused on, because I remember Doug can probably vouch for this, it was there, you just couldn't see it. It had the description, but it didn't show a picture of it. But it said something Jake Skull, and I knew it would be just the same plastic piece, so.
Darren's going to have to make his own spoiler from what this is costing him.
We got Stupid Fast Truck. Darren is.
It's for those,
Thank you.
For those tuning in, because we got a lot more people on tonight. Dollar for dollar, all super chats and Venmos. We're donating to our Toys for Tots effort this week and next week, and I made a commitment. For better or worse.
For better or worse at the beginning of the show.
Tonight, whatever we raise, I will match. So
Darren's personally matching, dollar for dollar.
Personally matching.
Wow.
So you guys got to start throwing the hundreds out there.
Come on, make him sweat a little bit. Where's Dr. Corvette?
Yeah, he's not on tonight.
Oh,
Otherwise,
he would be
Darren
in trouble.
Darren. Yeah, don't text him.
No, don't text him.
That's he probably would tune in just for that.
Just to do that. That's right.
Thank you, Stupid Fast Truck, for the $20. That's 2 entries to the C8R, brand new C8R cover. So last but not least, I received an email this week from a follower that's been on my channel for a very long time. And he reached out and said, hey, just wanted to make you aware of a Z06 in Iowa. He failed to give me the dealership. He did give me the name of someone to call and a phone number. I actually tried calling them and never got a response back. So maybe the car is gone already. But it was a 2LZ Z06. Pretty nice build. It was like a $136,000 build. And it was sitting in their showroom ready to sell at MSRP.
At MSRP?
At MSRP.
Wow.
And this guy had contacted him and said, do you want it? He said, no, I'll try and find somebody else. So he contacted me and said, try and find somebody. I immediately sent it to Darren because I know he's got friends that are interested. But, yeah. So I think, like we talked about in the beginning, that's going to happen a lot in the next few months. I think we're going to see a lot of dealerships. Even the dealership that I used to be a part of here, I won't name any names, but they were asking for $50,000 to a charity, and they started seeing that that's not working. And they had 3 Z06s in their showroom. And last time,
really,
last time Darren was in there, he asked, and they had brought them all the way down to 30,000.
No, less than that.
Oh, it was 20?
20, 25-ish.
Okay.
And they were flexible.
So
take that for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, so they went from not budging at all, and, they royally screwed me over. After they had told me that, I was guaranteed a Z06 and guaranteed a very, early allocation Z06. Yep. I couldn't get that out. And then all of a sudden, you got to donate to this charity. So it's interesting that dealerships are starting to do that. And then we heard of another dealership. You go ahead and tell that one.
Well, Trevor on here, this was a local, it wasn't in Dallas, but it wasn't too far away. They had 2 of them, maybe even 3 Z06s sitting there, one of which was a Z06. Sitting there on the floor. Guy walked in, one of Trevor's clients, I think was just getting his car serviced, and saw all 3. One of them happened to be black with natural interior, Z07.
Wow.
Loaded. I don't even.
Yeah. It's loaded up.
Does it have carbon fiber wheels? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe it.
No, I don't think it has carbon
Trevor
fiber
could comment if he does. No.
I don't think it does.
But yeah, basically walked up to him and said, "Well, how much?" And they're like, "Are you wanting to buy it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Sticker," or whatever it says, and he paid sticker and walked out with the car.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, it blew my mind that Conti in his video, he said he's done something in his last video that he hadn't done in 4.5 years.
Oh, his walkthrough video.
He did an inventory walk.
Oh, yeah.
And he had 4 cars that were literally not sold, and the last one was a Z06.
Right, but same deal. You know that guy because I know they were charging over there.
They were, yeah.
In fact, at one
The
point,
Z06 was over,
they were
yes.
50,000
Yes.
over. So
Yeah.
a lot of people, you start to have buyer's remorse before you write that check.
And
like,
then
hey,
you go
car's
in with
here.
your other C8, and you go in and ask for a trade-in, and
Thanks,
they give you
Raymond.
20 less than what you thought you were going to get a trade on.
We just got another donation for $100.
Okay.
Raymond Garcia, thank you so much. We will help the kids.
We definitely
And we'll do
are.
another video. Of
Might be
us going to
Ramon.
Shields.
Ramon.
Most likely. I mean, we'll go there no matter what.
Yeah.
Because
Well, the
they have
gal,
awesome-
yeah, full disclosure, that gal there, she was super appreciative of us going. She thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
She pretty much invited us back and pretty much
with the same.
she likely is going to match us on some
Yeah.
funds. Last year they gave us $1,000 on top of the almost $2,000 that we raised, so we were about $3,000. So
Right.
that's kind of our goal, is to be somewhere in that range, because it was pretty impactful last year. We had a lot of toys. I mean, seriously, Mike and I had both of our cars fold to the rim.
Completely
Yeah.
full.
I mean, completely full.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about our Corvettes. I'm talking about Shields, my
Right.
truck,
Yep.
and he had his Corvette. But
Yeah.
I mean, we were full.
Yeah. But he
Diego
had
Perez.
that one car, finally, Diego, yeah. That one Z06 in today's video sold. So we sold that one immediately. I don't know if it was for sticker or not,
Right.
but he seemed to... He said the 3 Stingrays were sticker, and he didn't say the price on the Z06.
Yeah, someone was just asking the question in here because they were making reference to they're on a list for McMulkin and they're coming down.
Yeah.
And someone asked, well, if I want to get on a list, which dealer? I think the answer there is not which dealer, which dealers.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to make phone calls. But I think where your best bet is, and it's just like we said with the E-Rays, it's the medium tier, not the real small dealers, but the medium tier that are selling 25 to 40 Stingrays a year. So maybe they're getting, what is that now? Maybe 10 Z06s, 15 Z06s, maybe. You know, this year they may be getting more. Is to just call those guys and say, hey, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I would be buying one. You might get surprised because these lists are not that strong. I mean, I'm on 3 or 4 Z06 lists.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously not taking 4 Z06s. So
You'll take the first one that comes to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So real quick, Diego Perez, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let me just tell you this though. You should give another $5 if you can, just so that you get at least one entry into that car cover. Don't you think?
Well, and the funny thing is, Dio,
Yeah.
this will be stupid math, but the $10 could cost you like $150 because then he'll have a reason to go buy a Z06. And he probably will.
150K.
Well, or just oh yeah, I mean,
150K.
Yeah, so if you win the car cover, it gives you a
Yeah.
reason you got to go buy a
I
Z06.
gotta get a car
and then
to
he'll
fit
finally
it.
be like, I guess I'll have to buy a
Guess
Z06.
have to buy a Z06 to fit the car cover.
Right.
Anyway, so
opposed
I
to the
just
other way
thought I'd
around.
mention that.
So maybe don't give $5 because it could cost you $150,000.
Corvette World Rob said that they just lowered some of their Z06s.
Really?
So, yeah.
Some? How many Z06s
Well,
do
he
they
said
have?
we lowered ours. They have 3.
They have 3
They have 3
still.
Z06s.
Wow. And they're not sold, Rob?
Well, they sold the first 3 like that.
Yes.
Now they have 3 more.
They have more than that red one we saw
They
just
have
from
2
last
red
week.
ones,
Yeah.
2 torch red, and 1 red mist.
That Corvettes and Coffee
Yeah, they're
last
all
week.
really
It just-
nice specs,
yeah.
too. They're actually
They're
really
beautiful.
nice.
Wow.
Which,
So, yeah, I mean, it's starting to happen, guys. The used market is coming down. The new market is coming down.
you know, it goes back to, summer of 2022, I guess it was, over a year ago. Everyone was all excited about getting their Z06 and talking about their builds. And then reality sank in for pretty much
Oh, yeah.
90% of the people
Yeah. Yep.
when they found out it would be 3 to 5 years. We had friends at some of those big dealerships that originally didn't really talk about the markup. Like our friend Corey, they came back, I think it was 40 or 50 over.
Yeah.
It's funny, he got a call from them. Speaking, here's another example. They called him 15 or 20 over just a couple weeks ago.
When it was 45.
Yeah, and he was just still pissed off about how that all went
Right.
down.
Yeah.
He goes, just send me my money back. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Because he knows he can probably get one at sticker if he really wants one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd be interested to see what Rick sold that black one for. That was a nice one.
Well, and the other thing that I'd be interested in knowing is how soon are they going to stop charging over, Rick?
Yeah.
because
it's coming.
It's coming soon.
It's got to be coming.
Yeah, there's no way people are bidding on that stuff.
Yeah, you're running out of those buyers that were just like, I just want it.
Yep.
And not only that, there's too many avenues to get one.
Right.
And the prices of the trade-ins are dropping, so you're going from thinking you're just going to go in with a little money, and now you're looking at $10,000, $20,000 depreciation on your
and that's
C8.
why it's like we said, just keep harping on the point.
And the interest rate is how much now?
Call the dealers. Call the dealers that you maybe already be on their list or other ones, because you may have that situation where the car's been ordered and the guy's already told them they're backing out, and they would love to have that car sold before it hits their lot because they don't want to be sitting on more of these.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, this is like the worst time of the year, regardless, to hold a $150,000 sports car sitting in your.
So we have more Z06s that they're making every day, right? That could possibly, the deal could fall through at some dealers, and then all of a sudden you'll see them on Facebook. You'll see them on, where else would we
But
see?
you can also see a ton of guys on all these Facebook pages that bought them, parked them in their garage. They're past their 6 months. They have 500 miles, 400 miles. Oh, they're very nervous because they probably paid over, or they thought they did pay sticker and they thought they were going to make their 30 or 50,000 in 6 months, and here they are. Now they're like, I'm going to lose money after you equivalate the taxes they paid, and they're just trying to unload them.
I got 150,000 sitting in my garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the investment didn't work the way they the exit plan.
I think we might have mentioned this last week. I can't remember, but Doug Hooks brought up a good point on here that interest rates are having a huge effect on this as well, and they are.
Yeah.
Because while Darren was in there at that dealership, Rod told him that he's never seen so many people go into finance
to buy the car. They're ready to go.
And then come out of finance
and
without
say,
the car.
And that
because the interest rate's too high.
They heard about the interest rates going up. They heard, but then they looked at the number and went, what?
Yeah, and this is not just Corvettes. He sells all cars.
Oh, yeah.
All cars.
But here's the other thing, too. If you have subpar credit, like high 600s, you're really getting hammered on rates. Oh, yeah, you're 12, 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, people that have really good credit, 750 and above, they're paying 8.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So can you imagine if your credit's not up to par, you're really not in a good situation.
Yeah, it sucks.
I saw a couple of Silverado, maybe for 23s, maybe. They're doing 1.99.
Yeah. Yep. And they're doing 10,000 off on trucks right now.
Wow. Yep.
Which Mike and I were talking at dinner tonight. Lots of 2023 Stingrays, brand new at lots that are 7,000 to 10,000 off.
Oh yeah.
I saw one for 10,000 off.
Used?
No, brand new.
Brand new
2023.
2023 Stingrays.
Yeah, because what's happened is
Sitting at the lot?
Yeah.
At Classic?
No, I'm not. No, we didn't say Classic.
No, not Classic. Or
I don't know what. Who's Classic?
No,
that's Classic.
Because a lot of 2023s obviously were in Bowling Green, delayed. There's dealers that are still getting 2023s right now.
Oh, because
But if you think about it, if you're a dealer taking a 2023, you don't want that car
That's
in your lot.
a year-old car already.
Yeah, if I'm buying one, I'm paying full sticker. I want a 2024.
Yeah.
So they're discounting $5,000 to $10,000.
Ricky Bobby says there's 619 Z06s on Car Gurus right now. Dang.
Wow.
It's a lot. I mean, that's nothing compared to the Stingrays. Just like 7-8 months ago, there was like 4,200 Stingrays on.
Well, 600 Z06s divided by the number of Z06s made, which is what, 7,000? That's like 10%. 10% of the cars are, wow.
Yeah. I didn't.
And that's just Car Gurus.
Yeah, that's just Car Gurus. That doesn't include all auctions. That doesn't include Auto Trader. It doesn't include Cars.com.
Do you think in the spring it'll strengthen up? It always happens this way, right? Doesn't in the late winter, late fall, early winter, doesn't everything go down a little bit and then it kind of strengthens again?
Well, maybe the sub MSRP deals on cars, because that's just dealerships getting their inventories in check for the winter.
Yeah. But like convertible Corvettes would go down in the fall and the winter, and then in spring maybe they come up just a bit.
But we're in a different time. We're coming off a 3-year hiatus that was probably not going to be repeated.
Yep.
But you know what? It lasted a long time. The hyperinflation on cars lasted a really long time. It lasted a lot longer than a lot of people thought it was going to last, and it's over.
And they never come down. It just the inflation slows down, and there's no deflation on any of these. So what went up stays up, right?
But hey, look who just
Yeah.
hey, look who just came on. Here's probably the best person in the chat to talk about car prices. Zippity's Garage is on here.
Zippity.
Oh, yeah,
And
there
look what he just said. So for those that don't know, he's doing sales at Sioka. They've got 2023 Stingrays on the lot, including 70th anniversary cars.
Yeah.
Available brand new cars.
Maybe I should buy one of those
New-
70th.
New 2023s on the lot. So, Jeff, is that on the website? Like you can go to the website, like the Chevy website, and look at cars available?
Welcome, Jeff, by the way. We're glad you're on here. Wow.
Wow, very interesting.
Crazy. And lovely, great site.
Wow.
Nice. Doug Hooks and General Lee spent the day with their wives and their cars. And I bet that was
They're kind of similar
amazing.
looking. Well, because his is ceramic
Greg's
matrix,
is ceramic,
and his
and
is
then,
the silver.
Silver flare, yep. And they have the same interior.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to call Zippity. Jeff, right? It's Jeff or Jeffrey?
Yeah. Well, I think they had a Z06 they were letting go at MSRP that someone backed on too because he sent me an email.
Zippity.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're supposed to sell all of them at MSRP, right?
This is one somebody backed out on.
Oh, okay.
It was like an available.
okay. So
Mark
they
T, you're
could've-
making me feel good. The 70th anniversary edition is definitely the car to buy. There you go. That's what I got. The black version. Not black,
Yeah,
carbon
it's-
flash.
Yeah, it's an amazing car. An absolute amazing car. Love the interior. That's my favorite part of that car. So anyway, the market's changing, but it's
Z06
gonna
was
be a good
MSRP. Zippity
Where?
says it was MSRP. The Z06 was sold at MSRP at Sioka.
yeah, should be.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice to, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, to be able to drive to your local Chevy dealership and see 5 or 10 Corvettes on their lot and a couple in the showroom, and you can go there and just say, I want this one.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have
literally
to
walk
order
out.
one and wait for, production to happen, and maybe your car gets sent to Michigan or, whatever.
Where do I
happens.
sign up for that 8% interest rate?
Yeah, but
Well,
like
maybe you go in there with cash.
Yeah.
Didn't you do that with your last one?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's no interest rate.
That's correct.
yeah, there's still people out there like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to that because it's fun to go to those dealerships and just see what they have. And
And that's where maybe prices could firm up a little bit on the Z06. If you think about it, if they have them on the lot, you can get guys that walk in there and they start it up and like, whoa, what's this?
Oh, yeah.
That haven't seen one in person.
Yeah, they're not.
You get pretty excited about it pretty quick and make a bad decision on a Saturday afternoon.
yeah,
Just going in there, I'm just kicking tires.
yeah.
Yeah. If
That's my favorite. Well, when I sold cars, that was my favorite customer.
like,
That's it. Yeah, because I knew
Yeah.
for a fact I was going to sell them.
because how did you know? How did
Well, if they say they're not
If
going
they're
to
not
buy,
going to buy,
that means they're going to buy.
That means they're going to buy.
Really?
They came. Oh yeah.
Jeff, is this
So
right?
what they did
Zippity,
is
is this
they
how
psyched
it is?
themselves out at
Yeah.
their house.
Yeah.
Going, I'm going to tell this salesman I'm not here to buy.
Yeah.
When in their mind they really are like, I hope I buy something tonight.
Yeah.
So then they come into the dealership and they say something like that, and you're like,
Like, I'm not buying. And
Got
you're
it.
like, got it.
you're done.
All right.
You're
That's,
buying. I mean, Zippity has a different situation
yeah,
than I did.
Is he? You specialize
Basically,
in vets,
he
right,
just takes
Zippity?
an order.
Like he said, yes, it's true. You're right.
Yeah, but I mean, the cool thing about working for places like Sioka and like McMulkin and Furman's place and what's his name? We were just talking about him. Rick's.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just taking orders
Yeah.
because
You're not selling anybody.
they're all sold out.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting less sold out now.
Yep.
But for how many years was it just somebody said, the next one you get, I want, or I want to be on the list, or whatever. So they're just constantly just, here
Yep.
you go, here's your car.
Yep.
Here's your car.
It'll be interesting how
so-
those big dealerships, when there's a little bit of selection on the lot and you are actually trying to sell. Be interesting.
Yeah, that's true, Zippity. The used ones are true sales for sure. And I'm not saying you're not selling new as well, because you may have customers walking in there that didn't know they wanted a new vet, and you talk them into wanting a new vet, and then they order one. But when I was selling cars, we didn't have people lining out the door to buy Toyotas. That just wasn't. But I did work for, in that period of time, the biggest manufacturer in the world. They were above GM.
Yeah.
And they were the most popular. And I could say, go on down the street to Honda and Nissan and Mazda, and you'll see what kind of crap you get down at those dealerships.
Oh, he was one of those
Toyota.
high-pressure sales guy over here. Look at him going.
I mean,
go ahead. Go to the other dealer.
Go ahead.
I dare you.
My day. You'll be back.
You don't want this car? I got another guy ready to sell it.
That's right. Ready to buy it.
Ready to buy it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Guys, we have 210 people on. Please hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah, I'm going to hit my thumbs up here.
You haven't hit it yet?
Hey,
Mark,
I did. Why don't you
I
one
did.
last time, because we have about 10 minutes. Show them the car cover real quick.
Show them the car cover.
Oh, you
got
to see this car
just
cover.
real quick.
And everybody, just so you know, you're getting one entry per $10 that you donate. That a boy.
There you go. See? My microphone turns.
Yeah.
See? Look at this car cover, guys.
See, all super chats, super stickers, Venmo.
Yeah, let me flash up the Venmo again, just so people can see.
Basically, for every $10, that'll get you one entry, and we're going to give away the...
that's the car cover.
The car cover. It's the C8 car cover. It's about a $1,200 car cover.
The mobile one, that's the yellow part of this on it, but it's a gray cover, right?
And there's the
And all the
Venmo.
funds,
Gray cover and the yellow
every single
stripe.
dollar that we raise tonight goes for toys for Tots for our toy drive, which will be, I guess, next weekend.
There you go.
Should be a good one. We've already gotten quite a few donations, and we're going to be doing it for 2 weeks. So,
And we'll send you the car cover. I'm keeping this for my gym bag.
And I'm matching dollar for dollar tonight, and then
right.
Mark's going to do the miles next week.
that's right.
I'm going to put my car in reverse.
Just have him go to Oklahoma and back like 3 times.
Yeah.
Look at Keith French is being nice to you, Darren. He's going to donate.
Okay, well, next week we have a different idea for something else.
Yeah.
Similar concept, though.
Yep. Oh,
There we go.
Attaboy, Brandon.
Yeah, it's for the kids.
Oh, no, what happened?
C8. Well, it's Brandon McGee. Donated $100.
Oh, Darren's wallet is...
Attaboy.
His daughter's Christmas fund has been reduced by
That's
several
all right.
$100s.
Awesome, man.
She's not getting
He
what
wants
she
that
wanted
car
for
cover.
Christmas. That car cover is nice.
It is. It's very cool.
Yeah, if you're going to have a car cover, that's the one to have in your garage. Seriously.
All right, so did you bring out any of your shirts, your stash? Are we going to give a shirt away, or are we doing...
No, but if someone just tells their sizes, we're good for...
Okay, all right. So, do you have a question, Mark?
Yes, I do. Are we going right for it?
Yeah, I mean, I figured it's
Okay.
$7.53. Oh, we got a Venmo.
Oh, boy.
We got a Venmo.
Did someone text Dr.
Hey,
Corvette?
that's a good one. This is Zippity, too.
Okay.
We got $140 from Zippity. Oh, wait. My bad. No. We got $10 from Zippity. I don't know why it showed. Oh, I know why. It added
aggregated
them all up. Yeah, it aggregated them. So, $10 from Zippity. That's one entry. Thank you very much.
And another
Appreciate
10 from
it.
Darren. Every dollar you donate comes out of his wallet.
That's right. All right, what's your question, Mark?
Oh, my God, you're going right for the question. Okay,
I mean,
hold
we
on.
can do
No,
my
no, no,
Camaro
no,
miles.
no.
We've done that too many times.
All right.
I've-
It's easy, though.
Yeah, no, but it's easy, but let's hold on. Let me
You
get...
got a good one?
I got a couple good ones, yes. I've got a couple of...
How much is a Z06 at MSRP? Well, it depends on what spec and build. But the lowest price one I've ever seen was like, I think 120 something.
No, you can do 110.
No, I'm saying seen. Like somebody's build.
No. Clayton from Supercar Ranch, he's on there. His car, he paid 108 for his.
Oh, okay.
He got a 1LZ,
Nice.
and it actually looked pretty good. It looked good.
Hey, 108's a good price.
Yeah.
All right,
I love
ready
it.
for the trivia
Yep,
question? This
we're
is
ready.
for you older gents out there. This is in my age group. What was the last year for the CB radio option in a Corvette? Now, you know, my 78 pace car, that was a big option, right? You had the mic, breaker 1.4, breaker 1.4,
1.9. Breaker 1.9.
breaker 1.9, breaker 1.9. That's right. I was just kind of Smokey and the Bandit, CB radio.
Yeah.
So what was the last year for the CB radio option for a Corvette?
Oh, we got it coming in. We got them rolling in.
Okay.
Speaking of CB radios, wow, people put. So I found one.
We got a Smokey on the side with the customer.
Mark. So I found a CB radio. This is about 2 years ago at a estate sale around the corner.
Yeah.
Brand new in the box.
For an automobile.
Oh yeah, Tandy.
A Tandy from Radio Shack.
Yes,
that's where I bought mine.
With
Radio
the
Shack.
authentic like wood vinyl whatever.
Wow, really?
Brand spanking new.
Really?
For next to nothing. I think I paid $20 for it.
Oh my God!
Where is
Yes.
So. No, I kept it thinking like maybe someday I would have like some vintage car I'd put it because I think CBs are super cool, right?
Yeah, it is super.
But one
cool.
of my buddies has an old. I think he has a '72 Bronco.
Yeah.
So I surprised him, but I gave it to him, and he couldn't have been more happier.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
It
worked.
It was brand new.
Well, I know, but it worked with that.
Yeah, and he has a really nice Bronco.
It's like new old stock. NOS. It's an NOS CB radio.
Yeah, but he has a really nice restored Bronco.
That would be perfect for that. Yes.
So
yeah.
We already have a winner. So I'm hitting end.
Okay. So
let me just scroll up here. Because I think somebody got it before this person, but let me just double check.
Go look. Let's, That's a big 10-4 good, buddy.
Yep.
Let's see, got one there. Got that one.
All right.
Got that.
So the first person that I'm seeing is HHL Vet. Is that what you guys see?
I believe.
I don't even know the answer. I wasn't paying attention.
It's 1985.
Really?
Yep.
You could buy a CB radio in 1985.
So congratulations.
They sold 3 of them.
I don't know if we've ever seen HHL Vet on here. Do you guys recognize that?
Nope. HHL-Vet. Yeah. Where have you been? So make sure you show up every week. Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
So what I need you to do is I need you to email me right here at this email address. And, whoops, I almost typed in Yahoo.
Zippity, you're late to the party, Zippity.
For those that have won
Jeff,
the last
late to the party.
2 weeks, I can vouch for Mike because I saw the box in his back seat.
Yeah.
He hasn't made it to the post office, but
no, I have.
Oh, you have? What
I've
happened?
made it there multiple times. There's like 8,000 people. And I don't have time to just stand in line with 8,000 people.
And with those, you can't use that machine.
I'm just going to go to the UPS store and just pay a little extra and ship it because there's no line in there. So anyway, shoot an email to that bos2020c8@gmail.com with your name and address so that I can ship you out your prize. Also, put your shirt size in there just in case I decide to ship you a shirt. Let us know what size you are, and if we have that size, I will definitely ship you something that will fit you. So, yeah. So anyway,
very good.
We are about out of time. Just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all the new people in here that didn't hear it at the beginning of this live stream. You guys have a wonderful, safe time with your family tomorrow. If you're new on the live stream, we'd love to have you back next week. We go live and call it Octane Hour every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to make sure that you're notified for that live, go on my channel, click the subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified, and we'll see you next week. So
we got some turkeys to cook.
Well, reminder to tune in next week.
Yeah.
There's some items that no one's seen. Well, maybe the T-shirts too. Maybe next week, maybe?
Oh, yeah, we'll have T-shirts.
But the other item that we're going to tie into Toys for Tots, that if you super chat, you'll get something.
All right.
We've never done before.
Okay.
It'll be special.
Thank you to everyone that gave tonight. It's going to be awesome. We're hoping we have a goal that we want to hit. I think we're going to hit it.
We'll hit it.
So thank you so much, and we will see you guys next week on Octane Hour. Have a wonderful evening.